Hello and welcome back to No Pants Profits. This is Richard, still sitting here with No Pants and hopefully Profits. And I've got a new IPO for you today. This did just come up on WEbull, and it may come up on Robinhood very soon because it does look like it's kind of going for that Robinhood brand. But the name of the IPO, we're going to try and do this a little bit quicker than normal today, is called Vine. It is Fresh Grapes LLC, or Fresh Vine Wine, as it's going to be known. But you'll see this one is coming up on the 14th of December 2021, called Fresh Vine Wine. Now, there's a lot of acquisition corps, other things, therapeutics that come up, but they're not. They're all just special purpose acquisition companies. But this is a real company called Fresh Grapes LLC, going to be coming out on the 14th of December, according to the public filing here, Fresh Grapes LLC, and it's going to be priced between $9 and $10 a share, with the number of shares to be issued. And just yesterday, the 7th, they filed an updated S1, so I think that's more than enough for us to take a look at Fresh Vine Wine LLC, which goes public on the 14th of December 2021. So, we are on their website now. Am I over 21? So this is freshvinewine.com. Yes, I'm over 21, but the problem is I don't have any wine. I don't really drink wine, so we're just gonna go with Coke. We'll put it in a wine glass. Wine shouldn't really go like that, but hopefully we'll lose the bubbles and it'll look like a sparkling red wine. Not wine, just Coke. So I must be of legal drinking age. Yes, I am. Fresh Vine Wine. Keep it fresh, low calorie, low carb, low sugar, gluten-free premium wines. What does this look like to me? Looking at it for the first time here, it looks like the hard seltzer of wines. If you remember, hard seltzer got its start a few years back, and then the big boys got into it, and we've got the hard seltzer of wines. We've got the co-owners. Oh. Well, you've got a Dancing with the Stars person that's one of the co-owners, Juliana Huff. One of the co-owners / founders of Vine Wine, which was originally called Fresh Grapes, but is now being called, and they have a great symbol. VINE is a great symbol. But you can see it's a lifestyle brand. It's a lifestyle wine brand from wine in Napa, California. Let's just go ahead and let's see their different wines they have. Again, this is their website. We're going to take a look at their S1 in a minute. Pretty cheap overall. $20 wine. Gift box with all the different wines is a $75 wine. And they even have a wine club bundle. You know what wine club bundle means? It means recurring revenue. Businesses love recurring revenue. Investors love recurring revenue. Essentially, you join this for X number of dollars a month. You get 4 shipments per year. You get 12 bottles per shipment for $60 a month. So you're paying a monthly fee and you're getting a quarterly delivery. So it'll give you an idea. And they only have 4 different types of wine as far as I'm seeing here. Let's see what else we can find on the website. We've got the club. We've got the FAQ. When will my first wine club shipment? Why do you charge monthly but ship only 4 times a year? How can I sign into my account? Can I subscribe to Vitriol's? We're unable to. 10% off any additional orders. Okay, can I cancel my membership at any time? Yes, just send us an email. Do I need to sign for my package? Yes, because it's liquor. What states do you ship to? Ooh. Oh, they ship to all 50 states except Alabama, Alaska, Arkansas, Delaware, which is funny because when we get into the S1, we'll see, hey, they're actually based in Delaware, because that's the way the world works. Kentucky, Mississippi, Rhode Island, and Utah. What makes a wine gluten-free? Some wines use a process called finning. What exactly does low carb, low cal, low sugar mean? Yes, because those are not legal terms. That's bullshit. That's the way the world works. It's about the number of calories and the number of carbs and the number of... do they have sulfates? Do they use eggs? So yeah, are the wines vegan wine? That's what they're really looking for. But let's just see a store locator. Let's see where we can get this. What am I gonna put in here? We'll put in a mall nearby. All right, so I live in a very, I would say the area is pretty target market to this, to what they make. And Southern Glazers, there's something in the middle of nowhere. I mean, you've got to go pretty far away in the state of Florida, I mean, to get this wine. So I'm not really sure exactly where it is. It looks like it's not really distributed. Southern Glazers Wine and Spirits. So that's a distributor. So in the end of the day, it doesn't seem like it's down in Florida. In Mass, it's not in the Publix liquor stores. It's not in the ABC Wine. It's not even in Total Wine or let's look up Total Wine real quick, just for giggles. Vine, fresh vine wine. Okay, so it does exist, and it does actually, they do have it available locally at my local Total Wine. So I can actually go in and I can see exactly what's going on in stock. So they do have their 4 blends, which they seem to sell. They do have at my local Total Wine, a couple minutes away. So that's interesting. They do have the distribution already. We're going to see if they make money. Take a look at the website. Let's just see if there's anything else we really want to see on the website. Napa, California. Are they hiring? Contact. Don't see anybody hiring. I always like to know who's hiring. Oh, look. Customer service, phone number, media, wholesale, info at Fresh Fine Wine. Okay, cool. So let's take a look at what Seeking Alpha says. They aim for a $21 million IPO. Fresh Fine Wine has filed to raise $21 million in a U.S. IPO. The firm sells lower carbohydrate wines in the United States. Vine is still a tiny firm, but is seeking evaluation that has yet to prove it can achieve. So I'll watch a Vine from the sidelines. That's their opinion. I'm not there yet. Vine wants to raise $21 million. It's based in Plymouth, Minnesota. And the bottle prices are cheap. It's been since, okay, so the person used to be the officer of global marketing at American Airlines. Let's see if this is short enough. Let's take a look at this. It might give us a little idea of what they sell and how they market their actual product. So I do want to take a look at this together. Let's see.
Welcome back to the Arizona Daily Mix. We're going into our second half hour. Yeah. So Fresh Vine Wines Skyped into us last month talking red wines. Jamie is back talking white wines and playing a little drums for us. My new best friend Jamie is back with us from Fresh Vine Winery up in Napa, California. How are you doing?
I'm really great, Brad. Thanks for asking, and good morning.
So last time you were with us, you showed us off your red wines. I can't drink red wine. I don't want to tell you the story, but when we do meet up, we'll talk about it. But I drink white wine, and you sent us your new Chardonnay that's sitting in front of me. Look at that. Looks so good. Let's talk about that. What is this new Chardonnay?
It's 2018 California Chardonnay, that wonderful and fresh vine. So we're taking this wine. The nice thing is it's chicken with little states. We can put it.
Okay. So have you ever played drum?
So I mean, that's how they're kind of marketing their brand. Just for giggles, before we go into the S1, let's look at YouTube. Fresh Vine Wine. So they're not getting a lot of views. They don't seem to have their own channel here. Drink or sink. Okay.
The color is very pretty. Ooh, I'm getting all sorts of flavors.
Overwhelmed with my first sip, but
An 8 out of 10.
Ooh, exactly.
It's pretty nice. Pretty fresh.
I think that I would rate this a drink.
Woo! Another one.
Yeah,
Well, it got a drink. It didn't get a sink. Whatever the heck that means. Let's check one more thing. No, we will get into the S1, but let's look at Fresh Vine Might have to look a little bit, including all of them. So sometimes you put a little. Let's see. So Fresh Vine Wines does not seem to have a big Twitter presence, but hey, look, they said drink and not sink, so let's go ahead and let's take a look at the actual S1. This is a form that companies file with the government in order to say they're interested in going public, and this is Fresh Grapes LLC to be converted to Fresh Vine Wine Incorporated. And the symbol is VIN. And you'll see they are based in Plymouth, Minnesota, but they make California wine. As is life. Everybody's in Minnesota, eh? Minnesota, eh? So now I gotta talk like this the rest of the time. Okay. So one of the things the article didn't mention lately was that they want to put out a 2.5 million shares between $9 and $10 dollars. I'm sorry, stop that but they've got they want to put in between $9 and $10. They want to put out 2.5 million shares. Fresh Vine Wine. This is the IPO. Okay. And now we're going to see more of the pictures that we've already seen on the website. But again, this is the S1. This is a legal form that's filed with the SEC in order to give investors a prospectus on what's going on. This is the same form you can find if you happen to be looking in most apps where you can actually purchase it. You can just click on View Prospectus, right where it says there. And hey, look, same exact form we're about to look at. So that's exactly what's coming up here. Let's jump back to the browser. So we'll see, hey, pictures of people enjoying low-carb activities. So it's an LLC conversion. So here we go. We are currently organized as a Texas LLC named Fresh Grapes LLC. Prior to the effective date of the registration statement, which this is part, we intend to convert from a Texas LLC to a Nevada corporation and change our name from Fresh Grapes LLC to Fresh Vine Wine and refer to herein as the LLC conversion. All of our outstanding units will automatically be converted to the new thing, and yep, that's it. Unless we indicate otherwise, the new LLC owns everything. Industry and market data. Let's see. Risk factors. Okay. All right. We are a premier producer of low-carb, low-calorie premium wines in the United States. Our wines have rapidly gained visibility, credibility, and loyal national customer base. We craft and bottle all of our wines in Napa Valley, and we believe we're the premier premium option in the growing better for you category of wines, offering bold, crisp, and creamy whites that embody health, warmth, and a deeper connection to wellness and active lifestyle. We offer a unique and innovative collection of today's most popular vitrials. So our varieties include Cabernet, Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, and Rosé. We expect to introduce a limited reserve Cabernet in 2022, and we want to expand our portfolio of offerings in the future. Our wines are priced between $15 and $22 per bottle, prices that support a premium product strategy that appeal to the mass markets and allow us to offer significant value across all customer distribution channels. And some famous people in the let's be honest, in the white girl wine scene. Our co-founders, they're focused on the luxury setting, the affordable luxury segment. So not super luxury, but the affordable luxury segment. And so our marketing activities focus primarily on consumers in the 21 to 34-year-old demographic with moderate to affluent income and those who want to pursue a healthy and active lifestyle. Our channels include wholesale, retail, and direct-to-consumer. We do wholesale distribution of our wines in 50 states and Puerto Rico and are licensed to sell through distribution channel in 42 states. Our wholesale network includes 30 distributors, Southern Glazers Wine and Spirits, which we saw, which is the main distributor of alcohol and beverages, and they distribute their wines in 12 states. We look at that to go further, and the Southern Glazers is distributing to Total Wine. Our strengths, they have a differentiated product offering. Premium Napa wines with a better-for-you segment. Again, this is looking for the better-for-you segment. They've got premium wines, an award-winning winemaker, produced and bottled in Napa. So they're going for that California wine feel. Production and bottling. So that's their contracting, their co-packer. Manage regulatory licensing. Sales and marketing strategy. They have a multi-channel marketing approach. They interact with brands through many channels, the traditional media and social media. You know what we're missing? You know what we didn't look at? Look at Instagram. Total Vine Wine. No. Oh, no. Fine Vine Wine. Fine Vine Wines. There we go. Fine Vines and Wine. Oh, here we go. Fine Vines Wine. This is what we missed. They're an Instagram shit. Oh, no. Nope, that is the wrong Fine Vine Wine. That's actually something weird. I'm looking at this. Oh, here we go. Okay. So let's just take a look. They might have some weird handles. But they're saying that they're getting through all these different social medias. I really want to see what they're doing in all these different social medias. So let's take a look. Okay. I opened up a whole bunch of logos. Let's go first to Instagram. All right. Again, okay, 127,000 followers. Again, going for that inclusive message, I guess we'd put it. But really, 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 really a lifestyle brand here. Again, let's take a look. Let's go to their Twitter. So, Fresh Vine Wine. You'll see not much engagement on their Twitter side. Let's just see if they're responding to stuff. Yeah, the last thing they responded to was December 1st. So, not much engagement on the Twitter side. And let's take a look at the YouTube channel real quick. Okay. So, I'm on their main website. I click there. Video is private. Okay. Celebrity-based affinity. Recent years have seen celebrity-owned and or endorsed alcoholic beverages. Take, for example, Terramana, which is a tequila, which is owned by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, or Aviation Gin, which is owned by Ryan Reynolds or Deadpool. They're saying they have these professional sports scholarships. We've entered into sponsorship programs with professional sports organizations, spending 4 major professional sports leagues to put our outreach. Labeling and innovative packaging. We believe that wine labeling can have a big impact on consumers' purchasing prices. We conduct market research to validate the consistency of our wine labels and our brand narrative. Okay. Growth strategy. Continuing to establish brand visibility. Continuing to build grassroots demand. Expanding U.S. wholesale distribution beyond that southern grazers, which is big in the South. Pursuing international distribution. Embracing disruptive technologies, exploring and expanding partnerships. So yeah, their thing is Instagram. This is an Instagram winery. That's what's really going on. And if we look, they're getting a lot of engagement. That's 13,000 likes, 12,000 likes, 3,000 likes. Seems like when they have their founders in there, they get a little bit more likes there. They're really looking at that Instagram market per se. Expanding supply chain risk factors, limiting operating history, and have generated limited revenue to date. Okay, they have not generated profits from our operations. We need to hire additional personnel. Well, your website doesn't say you do. The success of our business depends heavily on the strength of our wine brand. Let's blame COVID, because that's what we do. They're an emerging growth company. Again, they're currently organized as a Texas LLC Fresh Grapes, but prior to the effective date when they go IPO, they're going to change their name from Fresh Grapes to Fresh Vine, and they are in Minnesota. But you'll see they've got a production facility in California. Common stock outstanding. Take a look at this, actually. We estimate the net proceeds from the offering will be approximately $18.2 million, or $21 million if they put the full purchase option, which is the midpoint of the price. After the principal provides... Okay. Purpose of this offering are to increase our capitalization and financial flexibility and create a public market for our common stock. We intend to use the net proceeds from this offering for general corporate purposes, including working capital, operating expenses, capital expenses. We also intend to use a portion of the net proceeds we receive from this offering to repay outstanding related party payables that we owe to Damon Novak, our executive chairman and co-founder, and it titles Mr. Novak. So they're just saying that we also intend to use a portion to repay promissory notes that we have that are held from members of the company and become due. So basically, they're paying off debts. We do not currently intend to pay dividends. All right, we're just going to see a lot of red here. I don't think they made money. We have a limited operating history and have generated limited revenue to date. Okay. We have generated very limited revenues to date, including revenues of $217,000 during fiscal 2020, $546,000, and $1 million. Okay. It's growing. No revenue was generated for the fiscal year ended December 31st, 2019. We've incurred net losses of 0.43, 1.29, respectively. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, look at that loss. Ooh. 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 But, you know, they're going to be raising a lot of money. They're going to raise an $18.2 million. So the real question is whether you believe in this brand. They need to hire additional people. Let's just jump back. Yeah. That's painful. They haven't made a profit yet. We've incurred net losses. Business grows at a place increase demands on our management. They need to hire people. We rely heavily on celebrities and sports organizations to endorse our wine. We rely heavily on third-party suppliers to distribute our wine. That's the way the liquor business works. Significant competition, consolidation, prepare for adverse effects that could cause disruption. I don't really like it. Honestly, I don't see the point. I'm drinking my not wine Coke, but I don't really see the point here. Now, does that mean I won't throw some money at it? I like to gamble. But, you know, they're a company with significant losses. The one thing they have going for them seems to be that brand. If I'm looking at the one thing they got going for them, it's Instagram. So I'm actually going to order some. Not some wine, but some IPO. So I'll just hit order now. I did this in the WEbull application. So I can actually just go in their IPO center. This may come up on other applications later, but if I click on Fresh Grapes and I say order now, my standard order on these that I'm kind of like meh with is okay. Let's say I wanted to order $500 worth. And I'll just say apply now. Congrats! Your order for Fresh Grapes LLC for $500 has been placed successfully. I don't know what's going to happen with it. Again, like I said, the only thing I really see going for them is they have quite an Instagram following, and they've got their, they've got their founders, co-founders. It's a celebrity thing. They've got, they've got their co-founders on this page, and that's how they think they're going to get by. Hey, look, they've got the Instagram. They don't have much of a Twitter following. They don't have, even if I try and go to their YouTube page, it doesn't exist. But that's a look at Fresh Vine Wine, which is going to be symbol VINE, and it's going to go public on December 14th. This is Richard from No Pants Profits. Give another IPO review of Fresh Vine Wine, something I wouldn't really recommend you go after yourself, but I like to risk it sometimes, and sometimes I get burned when I risk it, such as, I'll just jump back one to Singulate, which I'm sitting on right now, and Singulate's got quite a little 32% loss on my investment right there. So this is Richard from No Pants Profits, reminding you that when you wear no pants, buy IPOs, all you got left to lose is your shirt. Have a great one. See you around for the next IPO. Bye!